Okay, now we're ready, and I see Sharky's been shit-talking me. So, thanks, Sharky. So rude. So rude. Truly.
What? No, I don't bad talk anybody. No.
So rude. So rude. So mean.
Well, I never said I was a nice person.
Such back sass. And, yes, you have. You have claimed to be a nice person.
Music is so good. So,
Alright.
Before we start, any bets on how far we're actually going to get into this?
Who thinks we're going to finish Act 2, and who's laughing at that suggestion?
I was going to say, is somebody going to say we finished Act 2? Or is somebody going to say we finished 2 whole acts?
2 scenes?
Ooh, magic, the low number.
Magic, being realistic. Let's see how disruptive the chat is.
I know my parents well.
You know, chat can help, but we can go on tangents on our own. Like how Sharky was saying that,
Oh my gosh. Don't get me started.
So you wanna, while we sit here with this jamming music, you wanna just explain the entire story of the entire Kingdom Hearts series? Oh, look, a squirrel!
Explain the entire Kingdom Hearts series. Sorry.
No, they're not squirrels, they're chipmunks.
This is why Professor Sharky is a thing, because that is a college course.
Alright, so when's that launching?
Like, this is a college course. You need to get notebooks out.
When's your course launching, Professor?
It's super straightforward and easy. Come on. Why, yes, when you start getting into time travel, body possession, death, and coming back to life, and then more time travel, yeah, it's super straightforward. Yep. Because an old man didn't possess a teenager and then kill the teenager just to come back as an old man like a decade and a half later. Nope, that totally didn't happen.
I hope I enjoyed the silly Kingdom Hearts link I posted in my channel, or in their server.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that was good.
No, I legitimately saw that and I'm like, I'm so tempted to buy at least one of these. I'm so tempted.
So about these tangents.
But also, Professor
Don't worry, Magic. Professor Sharky will explain all, just as soon as you help me pressure Sharky to actually get that off the ground.
Look, I got a recording up, I rendered it, I just need to actually, make a channel, post it on there, send to a few people to be like, hey, tell me how bad this is and what I should change real quick before I air this. So, I'll get it done in a month or 7.
Didn't we say... Well, I guess now, because you wanted to do Extra Life on here instead, maybe that's getting knocked off, but you were saying that, okay, if you had to pick a date that has some, tie to some meaning, it would be the launch of the new game, would be when you'd launch the channel, but I see you haven't done that yet.
Well, look, I've been busy, moving and streaming and...
It's been a week since I arrived on T3R4. Things have been going quite well.
Magic knows me well in a year.
See, within the next year, I will certainly yell at you to post it before then.
In a year, we might still be on the first game.
Well, I expect that.
Nah, if I do 2 episodes a week, I think I would at least be in 2 in a year.
The internet connection is a lot faster now. I have met many more people, too. Like all the people in the chat, we've met a lot of friends.
And by 2, I mean like the 3rd game in the series, not the 2nd game in the series. Because
we're not going into a course on just Kingdom Hearts game numbering right now, okay? That's a whole separate lecture.
Look, Kingdom Hearts 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue exists.
The Guardians seem to have done a fantastic job picking people who can work together. I haven't seen or heard of any altercations, which I didn't think possible considering how humans tend to be. Today we had our first meeting in the town hall. You can find my complete report here. Nearly everyone was in attendance. People even attended via hologram. There were a few topics for discussion today, including most notably what we were going to name the planet. The poll had been sent out earlier and the results were finally in.
Ventus.
Town hall reminded me a lot of the greenhouse. I noticed that, not unlike the greenhouse, many of the plants were edible. It was tempting to grab a handful of berries to nibble on during the meeting as I walked towards my seat.
Is this a Willy Wonka world?
I'm sure others were thinking the same thing. And then they turned into blueberries.
The grass is edible. The fences are edible. The plants are edible. Even I'm edible. But that's cannibalism, children, and it's frowned upon in most societies.
I feel like that was the intent as well. The building was large enough to accommodate a few of the Guardians along with everyone in the settlement. Ariel and Sarah were both present to oversee the first meeting.
Oh crap, I need to remember all of the voices I did. Yes, everything's edible.
Yes, as of last week you became everyone.
So am I everything that is edible? Am I edible?
I don't think, well, I hope the robots aren't edible.
I mean, if you try hard enough. Yes. Just yes.
They stood side by side on the stage and waited patiently for everyone on the manifest to arrive. Gotta get that iron!
Yeah, pump that iron into your system. Hello, everyone. For those of you who do not already know, my name is Sarah. I am a happiness manager here on T3R4.
I think you did this one lower.
It was lower, but like...
Not as low as Forge, but like lower.
I don't even remember what I did for Forge.
And you did Ariel very stiffly. Very stiff robot.
And my name is Ariel. I am the Chief Officer of Communications. We are here to oversee this first meeting to make sure it runs smoothly. All following meetings will be moderated by you, although Guardians will attend in the event that you need any assistance. We hope for these meetings to be weekly or bi-weekly for at least your first year on this planet. Our aim is to have a space for open and honest discussions about the happenings in the settlement. We have prepared some topics to discuss, including the following planetary economics. You will have to pay for things.
Oh no.
Law, because some of you will be in trouble. Governmental systems, because we need to have a dictatorship apparently. And
Do
finally,
we though?
A name for the planet.
Do we?
Remember the poll? The results are in anarchy!
Anarchy!
Is that a governmental system technically?
I mean, the lack of a system is still a system.
Yeah.
Asexuality is still sexuality.
We would also like to discuss anybody's issues or concerns thus far. If you would like to speak, please raise your hand because it is back to school night. Alternatively, press the button on your communicator and we will address you as soon as possible. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Let's begin by discussing the economy, everyone's favorite subject.
fortunes for rich people.
Alternatively, sing this little song that Sharky invented.
Yeah! Come on, Sharky. Sing some more. The discussions about economics, government, and our laws went on for quite some time. It just is what I expected. All amenities will be provided free of charge.
Look, we don't want silly songs for Sharky, the part of the stream where Sharky does not sing silly songs.
Food, clothes, furniture, and other necessities can be bought and sold through the public market or privately with minimal regulation. The governmental approach will be sort of mixed between communism and a social democracy. Every citizen is economically equal and we elect officials through public vote. Yes, see? Chat wants Christmas songs with Sharky. And silly songs with Sharky.
Yeah, Pie specifically wants silly songs with Sharky.
Sharksmith songs!
What is a Sharksmith?
Sharky, the goldfish, was jolly happy soul.
Gosh.
That's a Sharksmith. For underwater Jesus.
You mean underwater Jesus?
Yes, that.
Sharksmith is Christmas, but 100% more Sharky in it than usual. So, well, 100% of 0 is 0, so 0% Sharky, got it.
Well, 100% more means 100% Sharky. 0 plus 100 is 100.
Yeah, but usually 100% more doesn't work that way.
Why not?
Because it doesn't?
A 30% increase is 130%.
Don't bring your logic here. Magic, I don't know what logic is. Please tell me, you're the chem major. Do you know how logic works chemically?
The laws are pretty much what you would hope to expect as well. Don't steal. Don't harm one another. Be kind.
Whoa. Don't
Every
harm one another.
punishment will fit the crime.
But further. Wait, what?
Okay, my Christmas songs currently have none Sharky in them. I would like them to have at least one Sharky in them. Do whatever percentage nonsense necessary to make that happen. Also, mysterious cat.
You haven't met a lot of chem majors if you take that logic. I've met a lot of artists, engineers, and computer science idiots.
I've known some biomedical engineer majors.
I think I know one or two of them. A black cat wandered into your room?
Oh my gosh. That's great, though.
But also...
Happy Halloween.
I have 3 cats.
Three
None
cats.
of them are black.
Congrats, you've been adopted. Free cat. You know, my only worry at that point would be, does this new cat have, like, fleas or illnesses or anything that could get to my current cats?
That's what I was worried about. I'm like, no, don't. Mysterious cat, what if they get...
Bonus cat, but in its own room.
Like, bonus cat, but, like, immediately go to a vet.
He seems very healthy and well taken care of. That's good, but still probably would want to go to a vet first.
Yeah.
Every trial will be a fair one.
Doesn't exist.
Thick. Thick with 2 C's. Oh, he thick boy. That all sounds good to me, but I worry about the human element. Next, it was time to find out what this new planet, our new home, will be called.
I am so glad.
Hey kitties, so snuggly.
I am so glad all came to agree on these topics. Some changes will have to be made as the settlement grows, but for the time being, I just know that this system will work out for all of you. I can see some of you are starting to fade, so let's move on to our final topic, renaming the planet.
they're just fading into emptiness.
Fading back into everlasting darkness. I mean, what?
Perfect.
Some of the names proposed were interesting, to say the least, but I am very happy with what was chosen. Wandered in while I was sleeping and put a kitten on me. I was trying to get a good look at the kitty, but then I woke up. Wow.
Cat. Surprise cat.
Surprise, there's a new cat in the house. Wait, what?
Also, I'm like a little scared to find out what the planet name is after Ariel's like, it's interesting, because I know what the internet's like.
Terrible? Terrible.
Surprise kitty!
Sarah, would you do the honors? Happily. Hearts. Heart eyes. Without any further ado, the name you have chosen for the planet formerly known as T3R4 is Neoterra. So Xehanort.
Alright, we're on planet Xehanort.
I am sorry, Cadaver and Candy, for ruining it with Xehanort. But, like, Neoterra is Xehanort.
I mean, you're not wrong, though. In fact, you're exactly right.
And the magic is like, who is Xehanort?
Magic's also like, who's Terra?
Quick summary. Terra is teenage boy, Xehanort is old man who possesses teenage boy. We accidentally had a surprise kitty last year. One followed me inside when I came home from a doctor's appointment. We brought them to the animal shelter the next day to try to find their owners, and they'll be cleaning them so a family member or the shelter worker adopt them.
Refer to this kitty as Corporal Hungry Whiskers. They were very fluffy and very hungry. One of my cats just climbed on my lap. And now he's running away. Why do you climb onto me and then run away from me?
Yeah, running away is fun.
If I'm being honest with you folks, I voted for Neoterra. I don't think it was original in any regard, but it was still the most original thing the group came up with. Wait, but didn't they just say that there were some interesting suggestions?
Those probably were the top 3. I don't understand number 2.
What planet's close to Saturn and Neptune?
Oh, you mean Uranus?
Uh-huh.
Uranus.
Yep. That's exactly what I mean. You got it right.
Okay. I got it, Candy. I got it, sadly. Look.
So it's Mianus.
Yes. Yes. MIA. We're probably the bottom 3 names like Kentucky Fried Planet and Largleton Prime. Man,
And so instead we have opted to name our planet Xehanort.
I would go for Largleton Prime.
I would go for Largleton Prime too, probably.
Like, that sounds like it would be a fun name. Now, I am surprised there's no Verizon planet. Like, just call it Fios. Today I learned I should be named about the name planets. You should.
Mm-hmm. You should.
Look,
Largleton Prime is a great planet. Can I move there instead of being on Earth?
Candy, my brain doesn't go to that stuff. So I'm just like, I don't get it because like it's just a bunch of letters. Why would that be number 2?
I mean, it certainly took me a sec. I had to stare at it a sec, but then I was like, oh.
See, it doesn't. That doesn't connect. It doesn't connect.
The options were Neoterra, Meanus, and Earth 2.
I mean, Earth 2 is the most unoriginal.
Yeah.
Could at least have a subtitle in there. I'm naming the next one Fred. Yes, we're living on Fred?
Yep. Commas. Very important. Given some of the alternatives, I think we made a wise choice. With that out of the way, and the meeting finally over, I decided to...
Talk with Sarah, take a nap, go to greenhouse, check in with Ariel. Earth to electric boogaloo. Nice. Why not live free, Earth hard?
What?
Live free or die hard. I think that was the second Die Hard movie.
Oh, okay.
Or, To Earth 2 Furious. Earth 2 The Reckoning.
Earth 3.12.
This time it's personal.
3.14.
It's back and it's pissed. Earth 2 Tokyo Drift. Nice, nice.
I just want Earth 2.5. 2.8.
So you want Earth 2.8 final chapter prologue? Earth 2
Yep,
Attack of the
exactly.
Clones? Oh my god.
That's what it would be. Earth 2.8 final chapter prologue. Seems good to me. You got a problem with that?
Or Earth .2, Earth Birth by Sleep .2, a fragmentary passage. Earth 2 5 events. It was Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep 0.2, a fragmentary passage.
Yes.
That's such a dumb name.
Yes. Again, this is why you like it.
Why are they allowed to? That's awful. Yes, Candy. Yes, it is.
It's amazing. Or rather, it's incredible.
Or game names this year, any indication, Earth 2 Definitive Edition. Yes, the Definitive Edition of Earth. Everything is edible. Anyway, who are you gonna, the year edition? Oh, you guys are amazing.
They are.
So, what are we doing? Are we talking
I don't know, what are we doing?
Nipping, greenhousing, or aerial planting?
You said we should be nice to everyone, but, I don't think that's an option right now. Personally, I vote for taking a nap.
Is napping a good date? Is the bed a good date?
I think the bed is a wonderful date. But which one do you want to do?
Naps are great. Naps are great. Greenhouse would be third, right?
Yes, presumably.
Napping would be dating Ella.
I don't think Ella's dateable. Are they?
Dating or house? Doesn't matter if they're dateable or not. We're dating or house at that option.
No pressure.
she isn't, but I wanted it to be! Spoiling! No spoiling! Wait, oh! Cadaver must have unlocked it.
Uh-huh. I see that.
Oh my gosh.
I assume that's how. Yes?
Well, yeah. Cadaver's not subbed yet.
I don't think you needed to put the yet.
I assume somebody's gonna do it. If not Cadaver, somebody else.
Really encouraging people to sub to us. God.
Look, it could be... It's not like this is Extra Life where I will encourage people to donate lots of money to Extra Life. Yeah, you use the points.
The points thing.
Let's talk with the therapist.
Alright, we're choosing therapy. That's probably a good
I don't know
choice.
how Twitch works. It works by going click clack.
Wait, Twitch
thing
works?
happen. Supposedly.
Sarah remained at the front of the room chatting with a few people who had approached them after the meeting. As I walked across the room, our eyes met as they spoke to another meeting attendee. I stood aside and waited for them to speak to me.
I was hoping you could make it.
What kind of journalist would I be if I missed this meeting?
Ooh.
Sarah's super cute. Therapy is good. I'm a little bit more like... Wait, does that mean we would date our therapist? That seems unhealthy. Sarah made a sound like a laugh.
You're right. Are we still on for our appointment today?
Yes, I was thinking we could walk to your office together.
Oh. I would love to.
Yeah, I feel like therapists wouldn't usually encourage that.
Well, quick, time to make a new therapist out of thin air.
You don't make them out of thin air. You make the body and then you upload Light Yagami into them.
Oh, right.
Sarah and I left the town hall. We talked about the town meeting on the way. They
That's
seemed
the
genuinely
lore.
pleased with our progress as the new inhabitants of Neoterra. I
Xehanort.
meant Xehanort. Inside their office, I had a seat on the couch and they sat across from me.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm gonna read Neoterra as many times as possible as Xehanort. As many times as I can catch myself. Inside their office, I had a seat on the couch and they sat across from me. Should I say old man instead?
I need to order that. Is that a sticker or a pin?
I think Pi said it was a pin.
I don't care. I don't really use pins, but man, I'd go for it.
Do you have a backpack? Just stick it in the backpack.
I don't really use a backpack for work.
Hey, Jet, have you taken your meds today?
Ooh, yeah, don't forget to take your meds.
It's a good post.
Don't
no.
forget to take meds.
Well, Magic. If you have meds that you need to take, you should remember to take them.
Yes.
Do drugs! I don't think we need to tell the chemist to do drugs.
Okay, I'm adding to cart for later. Okay.
Oh no!
Oh, wait, but you're the chemist. Make your own. Kidding.
Please don't make your own drugs.
Especially
Especially the kind that you need for medicine.
I should probably start looking into seeing somebody and probably getting my own drugs. Ooh, 'cause I
Yes,
probably
you
need
should go
feel-
to therapy. Therapy's good.
Probably better than that counselor that I went to
Oh, God.
one time.
Yeah, the one thing is that you have to find a therapist who's not going to invalidate asexuality.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah, pandemic does make it hard. I remember I did actually try to reach out to somebody, and they kind of just ignored me.
Yeah, it's difficult, especially because with the pandemic, more people than ever are seeking therapy, I feel like.
Makes sense.
Quite well, actually. Airless kept me quite busy. Tipper, too.
That's a moody Sharky.
It's a mood sharky.
But
well, that's a mood Sharky for a moody Sharky.
Yeah, that was a thing, and I was like, nope, not going back. And people were like, you should go back. I'm like, I'm not going back.
Not to that one.
No. And
no, like, as soon as you told me about that, I was like, nope, don't go back there.
And they were like, we'll find a different one. I'm like, I've heard bad things about, like, other ones there in the past, so it doesn't seem like it's a good idea.
Oh, yes, the one who victim blamed me at that same center for my abusive ex making comments at me. Because I was in the same room. Well, what were you doing in that room? We lived together still.
Ooh, cadaver.
Oof.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
exactly. Like, this is the struggle with the therapist thing, is you have to find one that's, like, safe for you.
Yeah.
One who doesn't invalidate you.
Yeah.
God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that is...
I know there are some lists I've seen around before, at least one list I've seen around, of like LGBTQ friendly therapists who aren't going to treat being LGBTQ as the problem.
Which is good.
Yeah. It's, kind of sad that that's necessary in the first place, but it's certainly very helpful for, like, finding one, hopefully.
Yeah. Waitlist for 3 years. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know I think I've seen a list of, like, ACE-friendly therapists that was sorted by region or something. So you might be able to check something like that. You and Cadaver.
Yeah, I would have to find that list and see.
Yeah. I mean, if I can Google search it afterwards, I could try posting it into the Discord.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that's kind of important.
Especially during pandemic. How have your treatments been going?
I don't know if we've made much progress, but I feel okay considering.
When will you find out the results?
The end of next week.
Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Did you want to talk about the treatments at all? Talk? Therapy.
Sure.
How are you handling them?
I have Sarah be my therapist. I know there are also like chatbot therapists. My roommate's ex-coworker actually went to Wobot, I think, which I think is free. It's not quite the same as going to like an actual therapist, but I think it was it helps give like, what's it called? Cognitive behavioral therapy or something. Something along those lines, which is sort of able to automate. So I think it's free for that one. I know there are also some therapy bots which are unfortunately not free.
People want to capitalize on therapy? What a shocker.
Well, we do live in a capitalist hellhole. Just physically, I'm tired. I've been sleeping okay, but the treatments are definitely taking a lot out of me.
I'm sorry to hear that. How are you doing emotionally?
As well as someone in my position can be.
Not dead? not dead.
We are not dead. Yet.
Has writing helped at all?
A little. Feedback from my followers has been helping far more.
I imagine they're quite excited for you.
A little jealous even. But yeah, they're happy I'm getting help and that things seem to be going okay too.
When we first spoke, you mentioned that you tend to push people away, mainly your parents. Did you want to talk about it? Should we talk about parents?
That's more pressing for therapy. Sure.
Do you have any idea why you push people away? My answer, because of my parents. Have you always done this, or did it come with your illness?
I was bullied a lot in school for being different. I guess that's when it started. I found that it was easier to be accepted by people online, so I stopped making as many connections in real life too. It only got worse when I became ill. People seemed to only be nice to me because I was sick, and I didn't want their pity. My parents, though, I guess I thought if I pushed them away, it would be easier when I passed.
Magic! When was the last time I talked to my family? That's an interesting question.
I mean, I answered my phone from my parents calling, and then my mom bragged about my brother for like 10 minutes without asking me anything about me, so like... Sometimes I ignore that phone call. I'm only so much sorry about it. Actually, not really sorry about it.
I think it was like a month ago. Was it a month ago? That was like that. Wait, what? I'm confused. I see the one that I missed, but I don't see the... Oh no.
Oh no?
To the magic.
Oh no.
Or is it not showing up because Android is stupid? Yeah, it's not showing up.
Sorry,
Last time I talked to them...
Halfway through Ace Week, I finally started just now painting my nails Ace colors.
The last time I talked to my family was August. The time before that, June.
That sounds nice. Oof. Yeah, for a while, anytime my mom called, it was bad news.
Oh yeah, my family would be like, we haven't heard from you, so either call us or we're calling the cops to find you because we think you died. And then I'm like, I'm here. What do you want to talk about? Nothing. We just haven't heard from you. Okay, if there's nothing to talk about, bye. Because I'm busy with life.
Yeah, at the start of COVID, I actually called my parents a couple times myself because my dad's in a high-risk category for sort of medical stuff. And then on top of that, both parents are kind of in a high-risk category anyway because they're just sort of over the limit for age. So, I mean, obviously, the virus doesn't actually care about your exact age, but, you know, yeah. So, then that my mom was like, oh, wait, it turns out you do care about us. Oh, I see. You just don't like to answer the phone normally because there's nothing, you don't have anything to talk about, but now that there's a thing, you are worried about us, you do care. And I was like, yes. but I'm not going to answer the phone for your 5-minute phone call about literally nothing.
See, my parents always deliver news in the strangest ways. Or like, we'll have a nice conversation just catching up, and they'll be like, "Oh, by the way, I fell and broke my ankle. Bye." Why?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Then.
Yeah, I mean, my family, like, instead of like messaging me like, "Oh, hey, like this happened," they're like, "Oh, let's talk about this, let's talk about that, like how's life, how's work, blah blah blah." "Oh yeah, your father's in the hospital." What?
That's an approach, I suppose.
Yeah. Or like, "Oh yeah,
that's
this person
choice.
died." What?
It's a weird choice, but it's choice.
Or they'll be like, blah, 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 blah. "Oh yeah, your grandmother's not doing well."
Drop the Our family friend Uncle David died last week. In the middle of an idle conversation.
Must be the parents.
Yeah, you know what? I actually recently saw this too on some like Facebook comment conversation where someone's like mom responded to someone's Facebook post like, "Wow, you look like you're doing well. By the way, your aunt just died." And it's like, what? Wait, what? Like,
about turn.
"Wow, your selfie looks really good. By the way, I just saw this other post. Your dad's died." Like, what? What?
Why?
Maybe start in a separate conversation with, "Yes, it appears your aunt has passed away." Not, "Oh wow, your selfie is looking really good. By the way, your aunt's dead." What?
Oh my gosh. I just think people don't know how to communicate things. They'll just be like, blah, 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 blah. "Oh,
People
right,
don't
I just
know how to
remembered somebody
communicate?
died."
Wow, what shocking news.
Wow.
Oh my god. Yeah, people are not good at communication.
Only way we found out.
Oh my gosh.
See, that's the type of thing, like my family could, like, half of them could pass, and I would be like, "Oh, blah, 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 blah." They won't message me. They'll call me one day because they want to ask a question. They'll be like, "Oh, yeah, this giant thing happened." I'll be like, "Why didn't you message me?" "Oh, it didn't seem important at the time." Or, "Oh, we didn't want to bother you." "You want to bother me about all this other stuff?" What?
I think maybe people just feel awkward immediately starting a conversation that way. Yeah, but I feel like it's more awkward to suddenly do that, like, in the middle of a conversation, just dropping that, than just blurting it out right.
Oh my gosh!
Called late one night in February, and of course I led with, "Is everyone okay?" And he said, "Yeah, no, nobody's dying." And I ended the conversation with, "Oh yeah, I'm in the hospital getting a stent in my leg tomorrow." And when I joked, "Well, they didn't have to amputate at least," he was like, "No, they did. 2 toes." What a great dad. What a wonderful father.
Oh my gosh. I'm wondering, I'm like, huh.
Quite a dingus.
I'm like,
I think you've described other moments of dingusy, which are...
See, and then my family's like, "Oh, hey, we're having a 4th of July party, and we're having your mother's birthday party, like, a week after another. You should come to both of them." I'm like, "No, there's a pandemic. I go into work every day. I'm not going to a party." And they're like,
Now
"Well, we're going to be outside."
Telling everyone that the big-ass snapping turtle in the lake he lives on ate the toes. Chomp.
And they're like, "Well, we're going to be outside and we're going to have a pool open." I'm like, that doesn't... There's going to be like 40 of you. That's not better.
And one time 2 years ago where I had sprained both my knee and ankle, didn't realize for walking, kept walking/running on it. Went to the doctor and got crutches 2 hours before I had to go into the lab. I just emailed my prof, "Hey, I'm going to be a little late."
Oh my
You know what, to be
God.
fair, I have, I guess in return to my parents, been like, I answered a call from them. And they're like, "Oh, where are you right now?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm in Boston."
I
It's like, what?
telling you that.
Huh?
I I remember you telling me that before.
Yeah, like I was on like a weekend trip with some friends for I think a con, and like my parents call and they're like, "Oh, where are you?" "Oh, I'm in a different city." Yep.
I remember I got a message for like a graduation party from college, and I'm like, oh hey, like I can't go. My parents are like, why weren't you there? And I'm like, because I was literally not able to go. Like, one, travel wouldn't have been able to be a thing, but also two, I literally was not in town to go. And they're like, you should have gone. I'm like, no, I'm good because I was out of town. Oh my gosh, magic. I mean, I've also my parents still don't know I moved. My family does not know I moved. They still think I'm living with my last roommate.
You know, that seems fine to me.
Oh yeah, I don't plan on telling them.
I just think it's really funny because your now roommate is the one that they know.
Oh, but they also bully relentlessly.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they bully her relentlessly. They're like,
Well, knowing what I know about them, yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm just saying.
It's funny because they're like, oh yeah, we love her. She's the best. And then I'm like, then why do you like keep ripping her to shreds? That's not how love works.
What? I thought that's exactly how love works.
I mean, it probably doesn't help that my now roommate was like, yeah, if I ran into them in like a supermarket or something, I wouldn't recognize them because I have no idea what they look like anymore. So it'd be like, oh hey, like blah blah blah, and my roommate would be, who are you? Which is the best. Good. I forgot to tell my parents on my national science scholarship, and they ended up getting a letter about because my school would hold honor special word day in spring. Magic! I mean, I can understand that because, like, I would be like, oh yeah, I won this. I forgot.
And now this stream is group therapy. So how many scenes did we think we were gonna get through?
Look, I communication. Look, I vaguely remember talking to somebody before about the latest of things my parents have ever done to me. Like some of the light stuff that I've mentioned before to you. Yeah. And they were just like, how are you still functional? And I'm like, what are you talking about? That's the no-brainer stuff. That's just the everyday, like, that's not really that bad.
Right, so the answer to how are you still functional is go to therapy.
No, it's I'm not. It's that
I know, that's why I'm saying is go to therapy. You go to therapy. You start going to therapy.
Bad communication runs in a lot of people's families, though.
I mean, I feel like it's more like, well, my parents don't communicate properly with me, so I'm not going to bother communicating properly with them.
Maybe that's kind of why I stopped talking to my family.
Right.
Before I realized the badness of it. Is that why you left?
It was definitely a deciding factor. I also want to believe that Zipper can help me, and that means I can spend more time with my family in the future. I would have had maybe a month if I had stayed.
Zipper is an excellent medical officer. It's what they have trained for. They have helped many of our kind in situations that normally would have resulted in death.
So you're trusting your medical future to an engineer rather than a doctor.
No, we're all dead. If anyone can help you, I believe it is them.
Hearing them say say that put me at ease.
Have you been in touch with your parents recently? No.
I talk to them nearly every night.
Oh, right, we're talking about Envy. How are they
you have to go get
handling
your
this
own therapy.
situation?
Don't steal Envy's.
How are you handling the situation? Or how are they handling the situation?
They wish I had stayed, but accept my decision to leave. Once things have settled down a bit, I would love for them to visit if possible.
That can be arranged. And then they'll never be allowed to leave because you're stuck here forever.
Yup.
Let me know when you would like them to visit, and I will make arrangements for you.
Thank you, I will. The first half of our session was like usual. We talked about my feelings and my progress. After a while, though, I started to really tire of talking about myself.
Man, I hate talking about myself. It sucks.
A change of subject seemed like a good idea. Do you mind if I ask you questions? I know it's not protocol, but I'm getting tired of talking about myself, and I realize I know next to nothing about you.
You want to know about me?
Is this a deflection tactic because you don't want to talk about yourself in therapy?
I mean, my entire life is a deflection tactic. That's a mood.
Yes, if that's okay.
Of course. I'm just not used to people asking me about myself, that's all. What would you like to know?
Are you taking care of yourself?
I am a robot. I do not need to take care of myself. I mean, admittedly, not as well as I could be. I have been so busy working with your people that I've not taken much time for myself.
Please don't neglect yourself on our behalf.
What we tell all of our viewers every day. Don't watch us. Take care of yourself. I'm fine. A little tired, but otherwise I'm okay. Thank you for your concern.
How are you adjusting to life here on Xehanort?
You start reading blind and you're like, no.
On Neo Xehanort. Wait, who would be Neo Xehanort? Also just
we
Nort?
don't know yet. What if watching you guys stream is how I take care of myself? Then I feel sorry for you, Magic. Please find a better way to take care of yourself.
Like, we're flattered, but...
There's probably better ways to take care of yourself than watching us two idiots.
Well, you know, it's self-care to have ace community, I guess. Whether it's us or otherwise. Maybe shouldn't be us, but, you know.
I don't think it should be us. I think that's a bad decision to make it us.
What? Magic wants to date Sarah?
Magic does want to date Sarah. Got it. Magic got too hot for Sarah. It will take some time to get used to.
Or maybe Magic just wants to kidnap Sarah and inject Sarah directly into their veins.
How do you inject a robot into your veins? Would that make you a cyborg?
With a cord.
Would that make you a cyborg?
Maybe.
Oh, is that how cyborgs are made?
Maybe.
Okay. I am usually stationed on the Arias, where I conduct my interviews before we introduce a species to their new home.
Why were ours done differently?
We were in a hurry, and your people have too much trauma.
Should I be concerned about why?
No, we just felt it would be better to start the process as soon as possible, because you people have too much trauma.
I see. Will you be leaving soon then?
I don't know yet. I feel differently this time around. I would really like to stay.
Wow. But like, why?
To help you guys deal with so much trauma that you have.
I would like that as well. This may be a stupid question, but what sector do you belong to?
Sector 13. That isn't a stupid
13?
question. What?
Organization 13?
That was the joke, yes. That isn't a stupid question.
That Zero doesn't have a heart.
Well, they up. I should stop speaking.
No, you should speak more for practice.
They just upload the light so they wouldn't have a heart.
Maybe there's a heart inside the body.
But would the heart function the same? My brain's going to Kingdom Hearts lore, sorry. I fall within the medical sector. Gosh dang, now my brain's going too much into Kingdom Hearts. I need to shut up.
Maybe the light is the heart.
Stop. While folks like Zipper deal with physical health, I help with emotional and mental well-being. Don't get me started because Datasaur is coming to mind and I don't want to start getting into Datasaur's existence. A healthy mind is just as important as a healthy body.
That's true. Do you enjoy your job?
Of course, I was literally created to do this. I get to meet many people and help each one grow.
Maybe the light is the friends we made along the way.
See, I want to joke is the friends we made. Why are you creating friends? Are you Frankenstein?
Yes. Well, no. Frankenstein's a monster. But maybe Cadaver is Frankenstein.
I was about to say, because Frankenstein's monster doesn't create anything. Frankenstein's the only one who creates.
I know.
So Cadaver's Frankenstein. Creating the friends along the way.
I mean, Cadaver did participate in creating all of the friends in this game along the way, I suppose.
Oh, I was going to say Cadaver murders some people and then creates bodies out of them.
We don't know if that was part of the development process.
That's true. That is very true. It is a very rewarding job.
Do you have any hobbies?
True. Much like you, I enjoy writing in my spare time.
Both
are
true. What kind of things do you write about?
People. I find behavior fascinating. I like to come up with scenarios and write about how people might react within them.
Have you published any of them?
What does publishing mean? I mean, no. I'm afraid I'm not very good.
There's always room for improvement, right? I would love to read one of your stories and give feedback.
I've been at this for 150 years. You'd think I'd be better by now.
Not if
I mean, really?
You have to learn every language along the way.
That would be wonderful.
Besides, it's a hobby. They've got a day job. Keeps them busy.
Perhaps I will work on a play then. With the theater just about finished, this would be a perfect time to debut my work.
You better let Pierre know. He's been looking for some acting work.
Perfect. I will contact him as soon as I finish writing my script.
Ah, the nepotism begins.
Yes.
I'm sure he'll be thrilled that you're contacting him directly instead of holding free and fair auditions.
Look.
Yes?
This Earth ain't better. It doesn't seem to be better than the old Earth. This is very exciting. I can't wait to get back to work on the script.
Oh, you have something started already?
Yes. During the preparations for this mission, I spent a lot of time studying human behavior through their scientific data and media. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm afraid.
You know, suddenly I'm concerned of whether Sarah is really a good therapist.
Oh yes. Oh no.
No magic, no.
I was inspired by some of the television and film I watched. Have you ever heard of 50 Shades of Grey and Twilight?
Oh no.
Now that I've actually interacted with humans, I have some changes to make, but I think what I have is a good start.
What kind of movies and TV did you watch?
Anything I could get a hold of. Okay, so a lot of porn, I'm guessing.
Oh dear. But this is the ace dating sim. Do you have any preferences?
I am a huge fan of sitcoms, reality TV, and soap operas.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Sarah, those aren't what you should use as your references.
No.
Alright, the challenge on this route is, how do we tell you nicely? Oh god, no, your shit sucks.
Despite the amount of violence, I find procedural dramas quite entertaining as well.
Is your script influenced by any of those?
In ways, yes.
Alright, Sarah. You gotta toss the whole thing out.
Oh no. Both? Both. How? I don't know. You pick, because I don't know.
Like, half our chat was involved in the development of this game, so, does anyone not involved in the development of this game want to chime in with what we should pick?
What? We should listen to the developers just as much as we listen to Flower?
Yep.
We've listened to Flower quite a bit.
We have. I'm not sure if the devs for this game want to actually give us any answers. Right or wrong answers. Well, we're fucked.
Well, then make a choice and we'll follow.
Oh no, where's Joe with the dice?
The dice are actually in my room.
Alright. Hey Google.
I do.
Flip a coin. Alright.
Okay.
The coin says tails, so we're going with good luck.
Good luck.
Right, well, good luck.
Thank you. I hope it will be entertaining for both of our kind.
I'm sure it will be. The rest of our meeting we spent talking about different films and TV shows we enjoyed. I showed them ViewTube as well and recommended some channels to look at when they had the time. before I go, I've been meaning to ask you about something. How do you feel about some of the people here using feminine pronouns for you? Zipper mentioned that your people usually use neutral language, so I wanted to make sure you weren't upset by it.
I don't mind at all. In fact, I modified my appearance before contact with your people to seem more feminine.
She modified her appearance before contact to give herself boobs.
All right, they were be boobs. Those are boobs.
They're robo
I guess. Boobs.
How come?
I felt it would make me more approachable.
That's a whole separate problem.
I also like the way this form looks.
Well?
Are we gonna be hitting on the robot?
I mean, is it hitting on someone to say they're beautiful?
No, not really.
Like, not
Are we gonna-
necessarily. There are non-creepy ways to say that.
That is true.
So what should we do?
Well, do we want to date the therapist?
I don't know. Do we?
What do you feel? What do you feel in your heart is the answer you want to choose?
Wait, I have a heart? I thought I was a member of Organization 13.
You do realize that nobody's grow hearts.
Shh. Hasn't happened yet.
You've been a member for long enough.
Shh. Hasn't happened yet.
Okay, Isa.
Yep. Nope. I forget how to pronounce his other name for.
Wait, what? Sax?
Like, is it Sykes? Is it Sakes?
It's not sakes. It is not sakes.
Sykes? Sakes? 6? 7?
7 also has a heart.
Yes.
So what is your heart telling you?
I think this one's a heart. Is the chat window, but the chat window's empty.
So, but what is your heart telling you?
Chat window is the heart on my screen.
No, I'm not talking about the
What
heart
is
on your
my
screen. I mean, I'm talking about
Well, the
the heart.
screen is mine, so that's my heart.
I'm
But it's
talking about
empty.
I'm talking about the heart in your body. What is it telling you?
I hear thump, thump, thump. That's it.
So translate thump 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 into a choice.
78 beats, or 78, yeah. Is it still beats per minute? I'm used to that being a music term. Anyway, I have a 78 heart rate. That's what it's telling me. What's yours
Okay,
say, huh?
But what choice is that equal?
What's yours say, huh, Sharky? What's your heart say instead of asking for mine?
My heart is saying I need to be playing Kingdom Hearts right now. Please leave a letter after the beep.
You're not supposed to be playing Kingdom Hearts. It's Ace Week. We're supposed to be playing this Ace game, which means we have to make a decision. So what's your heart?
Are there no Ace Kingdom Hearts characters?
There might be, but you know, we agreed to do Ace in Space for Ace Week, not Kingdom Hearts. So
Fair.
you get to do it Kingdom Hearts on this stream in November.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird. There's gonna be a lot of catching up to do. Makes sense.
Makes sense. Would you prefer us to use she, her pronouns with you?
I have no preference. It's really up to whoever is speaking.
Noted. Let me know if that changes, okay?
Of course. I have a next appointment slotted for next Tuesday at the same time. If that doesn't work for you, or you need anything before then, please don't hesitate to get in touch.
Sounds good. Take care, Sarah.
You as well, NB.
When I got back from Sarah's office, I sat down to work on my report right away. Afterward, I watched clips from some of the shows Sarah had mentioned. If her play is going to be anything like the clips I watched, we're in for a treat.
Trick or treat!
A week has passed since the last town hall meeting. Wait, did we get through Act 2? Was that a whole act or no? I'm honestly not sure.
Did the music change?
Yes.
Maybe.
But I don't know if the music changed because a blog post came up or because it's a new act. Because anyway, now it's another week passed. So like maybe? Technically, yeah. We made it through a whole act. Wow.
It only took an hour and a half.
An hour and like 10 minutes. You know, it took like
2.5 final chapter final mix.
A week has passed since the last town hall meeting. There weren't any major decisions made this time around, but we did discuss some additions to the settlement. The new booths in the market were mentioned. A few of them caught my attention, including a candle maker and a pastry stall. Pastries. So I gotta go frost my cake after this stream, but before that I have to go make dinner. And then I get to eat cake. Aside from that, news of the theater's completion had people buzzing with excitement. The auditions for a play written by Sarah were posted. I had no plans to audition myself, but I was curious to find out what it was about. I had trash for dinner. What did you... What do you mean you had trash for dinner?
Candy is secretly a raccoon.
McDonald's.
So you're secretly a raccoon.
Well, Candy is a corpse, I guess.
Uh-huh. Yes.
On the sheet, there was very little information other than the fact that Sarah was looking to cast a male lead and a few smaller roles.
She's a raccoon, confirmed.
Not surprising the slightest, Pierre was the very first to sign up. What I did find surprising was the fact that Sarah had decided she would not only write the play, but direct it and star in it.
What?
The meeting ended up being over quite quickly, and I was able to finish my newsletter shortly after it ended.
Oh no.
With the rest of the day available to do whatever I pleased, I decided I should...
Oh yes. Visit Forge, visit Zipper, visit Pierre, or stay home.
Stay home, play a video game.
Stay home, do crime?
I feel like if we're doing crime, we're probably not at home.
You can do crimes at home.
Triple threat.
Triple triad?
Triple threat was two. Cyber crimes.
Are we gonna play some triple triad? Is
At
that
home?
one of the
Yes.
things we're gonna be?
That's what I said. Stay home, play a video game.
Is that what we're gonna be doing during Extra Life? Just play triple triad? Oh no.
Oh no.
I actually don't know how to play triple triad, so I never understood it.
Really?
Yeah, I never.
I think they made it available through the Final Fantasy Portal app thing, and then I played it a bunch, and then I was like, I'm bored now because I keep winning.
Yeah, I never understood it. I never understood most of like the.
But did you understand Blitzball?
Do you want me to strangle you within an inch of your life?
Sure.
I have played too much Flip and Blitzball. It is not worth it. It is such trash.
Coupon!
It is the worst. Blitzball should just stop existing. There's no reason for it. Oh my gosh. Trying to flip in 100% Final Fantasy X is the worst because of how many flipping tournaments you have to play.
I should go to a Coupon.
Candy knows the pain. Getting flipping Waka's ultimate weapon and getting all of the limits for Waka is the worst thing.
You know, I feel like I actually liked Blitzball as a child, and this is how you know I'm a sociopath. I'm not actually a sociopath, but you know.
I'm not gonna hear the end of this.
Cadaver's like, no, stop!
Oh, I love Final Fantasy X. I love Final Fantasy X. I can talk about that, not as long as I can talk about Kingdom Hearts, but for a very long time. No.
Before we played dating sims on this stream, we chatted with each other about Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts, and this is why we're friends.
Do you hate Titus or do you hate Tidus?
He's pretty obnoxiously stupid.
Oh yeah, he is. I mean, he's just there to kind of just watch how it goes on and spur them in a few specific moments.
Basically.
Like, he doesn't really have much of a point to the plot other than there.
He is there to whine about his dad.
Oh my gosh, he whined about his dad so much. Oh my gosh.
Anyway, what are we doing?
Whining about Titus's dad. I swear to God.
I'll fight him.
What about Orin?
I like Orin.
Or Luna? Or Lulu, sorry.
I don't know which him is being referred to there. Lulu's great. I want to do Lulu's outfit, but that's a lot of belts.
Titus.
Yeah, come to think of it, I don't think I've seen one of him before. At least not live.
I've seen pictures of his dad. Don't think I've actually seen pictures of him. Like, I honestly feel like I've seen more cosplays of Jack than of Titus.
I'm not that surprised. Yuna, Lulu, all better characters.
I think I've even seen pictures of a Waka.
Yeah, I'm not that surprised by that either.
No Kimari, though.
That one's a little difficult to do now, isn't it?
Just a little bit.
Also, like, we only get to see so much of his personality.
Overprotective of Yuna.
Anyway, choice. Pick.
Look, we're nerds. We tangent.
I know. But I want to reserve some of the dorking out about Final Fantasy for, Extra Life or something.
Oh, why? We're gonna play Final Fantasy?
I do have a lot of Final Fantasy on Steam that I haven't touched yet.
You do have a lot of Final Fantasy on Steams.
Okay, maybe that'll be one of my 6-hour shift things.
I could literally coach you through some of the Final Fantasy garbage.
If you can stay awake through my sections.
I'd probably only do... I wouldn't probably stay for the entire thing. I'd probably stay for like...
You'd probably want a nap at least in between.
Yeah. Anyway, we should see Zipper.
I let Zipper know I would be coming in for a treatment that day. Wait, shouldn't they be informing us to come for a treatment, not the other way around? They were looking over some results when I arrived at their lab.
Hello, MB. Please make yourself comfortable.
Like usual, I sat down on the bed closest to Zipper's station. They turned to look at me as they typed away.
How was the meeting today?
Boring, but that was expected. Zipper chuckled.
I take it you're not interested in politics?
Can't say I am. I am. I'm too interested in politics. I've been avoiding politics this week. Both because of how close to the election we are and the combination of Halloween and Ace Week. I'm like, nope, I'm not thinking about it. Ace Week only. Halloween only.
This is Halloween. This is Ace Week. Halloween, Ace Week. Halloween, Ace Week.
Look, I'm just saying. The Ace colors work really well for Halloween shit.
I can understand that. I am not one for it myself.
They had finished with the typing at that point and gotten up to sit next to me.
They typing, got it. How are you feeling?
What do you mean, cadaver?
Any changes?
I'm sleeping better.
That is good. Anything else? Side effects?
Food still tastes weird sometimes, but that's nothing new.
Taste.
I'm still getting nauseous.
Any vomiting?
No, the medication you gave me is still working.
I am glad to hear that. Are you ready to proceed with today's treatment?
Yes!
Great!
Come to think of it, when's the last time I did a character with a low voice on here?
Graves?
Yeah, probably. That was a while ago.
Yeah,
Should've
it was a
given
while
someone
ago.
lower voice. But I only have one character here.
Yes. Let me grab you your pre-meds.
I mean, you're the one who made me also do MC's voice in addition to narration. Otherwise, we could have split it more evenly. Zipper stood up and walked over to a cabinet on the wall. They rummaged around for a moment before returning to my side.
Here. Would you like some water as well, or would you like to try some fruit juice this time?
Some juice, please.
Actually, I will be right back. Have fun with chat.
Alright, chat. How's everybody doing? Hope you're all having a fun Ace week.
Stand up, stretch, and have some fun for a little bit.
We're definitely not getting through this game, but maybe we'll manage to get through, I don't know, the rest of Act 2 if this is 2.5. Doing some coloring. Ooh, coloring's fun. Although, the last time I did any coloring, I already chose like relatively simple images out of like those adult coloring book type things. And it still took me like 1 or 2 hours to get through a page. It's very painstaking, but it is fun and relaxing. What are you coloring? Oh, coloring in a sketch. That's even better. Wait, what's the sketch then? And how did your OC drawings from the other time end up? How did they turn out? Mushrooms. Mushrooms are good, as long as you're not Alice in Wonderland getting really high. Or maybe if you are. May also be good if you are. If you like to do that kind of thing. Yeah, I did, because I was, ooh. A werewolf, siren, and demon. Nice. Yeah, we had, because I helped organize Halloween's plans for my work. I made them do a bunch of events. And so we did a Halloween like drawing thing this afternoon. But I only got as far as drawing like a pair of skulls out of this image I was working off of a pair of skeletons posed next to each other. And then I kind of gave up and started doing ace edits of things. So look forward to that in the Discord at some point, probably tonight. Probably tonight, I guess.
Quack.
Welcome back.
Quack.
Sharky
Nice
has become
quack.
a duck. Again.
Quack, quack. Duck mode engaged. Quack.
Please turn back into a goldfish.
That mode has been eaten. Quack.
Did the duck eat the goldfish? Do ducks eat
Correct.
goldfish?
Heck if I know. Quack.
Alright, some juice, please. They placed a small vial in front of me and went to retrieve the small glass of juice to wash the medication down with. They returned, handed me the glass, and went about setting up the machinery for my treatment.
Would you like for me to sit with you again? Yeah, sure, why not?
If you don't mind.
Not at all.
They sat back down in the chair beside me. Shortly after, the arm on the ceiling started to work its way around me. I could feel a slight tingle where the laser guide was focused. Zipper watched me in silence for a few moments, likely running scans of my vital signs. My heart rate was definitely elevated and they seemed to notice.
What do you need?
Aren't you the doctor? Shouldn't you know what the patient needs?
Doom and destruction rained upon the world?
You know, if the doctor could give me that, I'd be thrilled. Sounds like exactly what I need.
Shu could probably give that to you.
Can we talk? It'll help keep my mind off the machine.
If you want to go to Shu for some advice, you can. For some, for the
best good ending ever, right? The best
might
one.
Be,
out of all of them.
Because that's kind of one of the early ones in the VOD channel, Obey. Like, I think that it's in the first, 10. So, it's early on that we do Shu's route.
No, it's not. Oh, no, in the VODs.
In the VODs, yes.
What's the first VOD one?
For the very first VOD I have?
No, for hospital.
Shu, actually, I believe.
Yeah, because we did several of them before we started streaming.
Let me double check. Shu normal is first, and then Shu true is second.
Well, that makes sense.
And that was in March. So and we took a lot of breaks at the beginning because we're it doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, we were really inconsistent because we didn't try to follow a proper schedule because we had no viewers.
Wait, we were supposed to have viewers?
Nope. That's why we didn't announce that we were doing the stream for 3 weeks. We didn't announce it anywhere. We just kind of started doing it. Anyway.
We had to get practice. Not like we're good at it now. What would you like to talk about?
Can I ask you more about your people? And look at us now. Still failures.
Of course you are. What would you like to know? No! Yes, Magic. Yes, we are.
Okay. Not failures. Amateurs.
Inept?
With an audience for some reason. small audience, but an audience.
I mean, technically,
We're really
isn't that how amateurs become professionals? That like they have a small audience.
Are you implying that we would ever become professionals?
I was just about to say, not like we'll ever actually be professionals, because like no. I remember my old roommate was like, "What if Professor Sharky takes off and like you make enough money that you don't need a job?" I'm like, I would still work. I'd be bored. And also, like Professor Sharky's ever going to take off.
To that extent, you've got a lot of competition and you don't self-promote enough.
I don't self-promote at all. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
No, it couldn't, Magic. No, it couldn't.
Like, technically it could, but it takes work, right? Like,
oh, yeah.
Promotion takes work. Marketing is work. So, given that Sharky does not do self-promotion things and we only made, like, social media sites because I think I insisted before we did something or other, which I've already forgotten what exactly we were doing. What did we make socials for again?
I think you're like, oh, we should probably do this and actually like promote ourselves, shouldn't we? And we're like, yeah,
but we
I
wanted
guess.
to have it in time for something, but I forget what. Yeah, it would have to be something you were working towards. It doesn't just magically happen for something like that.
And I would never personally work towards that because I'm like, I'm
it's
just
for
doing
fun.
this to.
It's for fun.
I'm doing this to get the stupid voice out of my head that constantly wants to lecture about Kingdom Hearts to the point where I actually started writing a paper spelling out the entire timeline of Kingdom Hearts. I want to get that voice to shut up. And then probably, if it's fun enough, go on and do other games.
And yet, still no lectures from Professor Sharky. Yet.
Look, do you want me to schedule a lecture?
You should start lecturing on your YouTube channel thing that you need to do.
There's no YouTube channel to lecture on, so...
Do you know how you came to be?
Not exactly. There are a couple of theories. One is that our ancestors were scrap metal who gained a soul of some kind, our light Yagami. However, most have come to agree that we were created by an ancient race to spread their message of hope and peace to others in the universe.
They were made by Aerith.
What?
They were made by Aerith?
Do you remember the end of Disc 1? I don't think they were made by Aerith.
They were made by the ghost of Aerith?
I think that'd be a little hard if they were made by Aerith when she was still alive.
They were made by the ghost of Aerith?
I don't think ghosts can make things.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Maybe ancient ghosts can.
Ancient, like old ghosts?
No, like the ancients.
I know what you are actually meaning.
Then don't make dumb jokes like that.
My entire existence is a dumb joke.
Well, then you don't need to make any extra ones.
No, I need to make them to continue my existence, or else I'll fade back into the general consciousness that I stemmed from.
You are not a figment of our collective imagination.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Anyway.
Is that what you believe?
Yes, I like to believe we were created with a purpose and not by accident.
That's fair. Have you always been a pacifist species?
Yes, until we get these cannons on our arms. Then we will not be pacifists. Even when confronted with violence on other planets, we have never resorted to retaliation yet.
Is there violence on Earth?
Yes.
You've been to Earth Envy. You know.
I think they mean violence towards...
I know.
Most of
But
your people did not feel threatened by our presence once we had explained our intent, or just thought they were too high in order to realize what was happening.
I'm like, this is a very optimistic view of people. In many ways.
There were some who did not wish to hear our message. They are called the police. Injuries were minimal.
All cops are bastards.
I believe Ariel received the most damage.
Oh, I didn't realize that was from Earth. They haven't really seemed bothered by it.
Yes, most of the damage sustained was superficial.
They told them they were ugly.
That is why they have put off repairs.
They're too focused on their work?
Yes. Between Ariel and Forge, I am not sure who is worse.
I'm not sure either.
I would wish that they would both learn that working too hard can be damaging to their overall health.
Agreed. Are you taking care of yourself as well? ... Dipper.
I take breaks when I can.
Uh-huh. Okay, Zipper.
That sounds like me.
Sounds like fucking all of us.
Oh, so it's just mood.
Yeah, that's a mood.
Bottom.
Promise me you'll take some time for yourself tonight. You deserve it.
On my pinky, I swear, or else it shall be removed by the ghost of Dracula.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Do you mind when people refer to you using masculine pronouns? Some people around town have taken to doing so.
No, why would I?
I love every time Zipper has the question marks face. It's like, huh?
Nah, why would I?
You mentioned that your people normally use neutral pronouns. I wasn't sure if you would be comfortable with anything else.
Some of my people are upset by it. I personally do not mind. I do enjoy the way the pronouns sound.
I'm like, what about all the people from cultures that don't have gendered language that way?
Zipper, he, him, his. That sounds pleasant, does it not?
And what language do the robots hear like all the people in? Do they have their own language that's just for the robots? It does have a ring to it. Would you prefer we use those pronouns for you?
I would like to try them, but neutral ones are fine as always.
This is giving me flashbacks to learning the 16 versions of the word "the" in German.
What? What?
I don't know anything about German, but I think Magic just gave me flashbacks of learning Japanese and all the different formality levels. That's fair. I'll let my followers know too.
Thank you, Envy. Have they been asking about me?
They have.
Oh. What have they been asking?
I'm so awkward with the second one.
Yeah, let's, the treatments. Yeah, the treatments. Treatments.
They've been asking about how my treatments are going. I've told them that we won't know for sure for a little while yet, but they know you are quite confident.
I am. I hope you are too. Are we gonna beat it? Or is it just I
Michael
am?
Jackson?
Who?
Michael Jackson?
I'm joking. Even though people at work would be like, yeah, makes sense you don't know who Michael Jackson is.
See, knowing you, there's like a 50% chance that it's not a joke.
That's the fun part about it. Like, it's so enjoyable being like, is he serious? Is he joking? We don't know. How do we go about this?
Anyway,
So
I
much.
feel like we should also be confident.
Okay.
We're going to beat this.
That we are.
The machine next to the bed beeped. Zipper turned to look at it. Everything okay?
If I don't know slang, I don't know movies, I don't know TV, I don't know music. Really, there's just nothing I do now.
You know Kingdom Hearts.
Your oxygen level is a little low. Are you feeling lightheaded at all? Headache? Any changes in your vision?
I'm a little lightheaded. I assumed it was nerves again.
Wait, is the medical officer going to do a vibe check?
Yep.
Okay.
Then Sharky's gonna fail it again.
I always fail it. I don't have any vibrations. Your anxiety certainly is not helping.
But every time you say that, like, the sound of your voice is a type of vibration, so...
No vibrations. Would you like a sedative after the oxygen?
Yeah, that may be for the best. I spent the rest of my treatment asleep. When I awoke, I was in my bed at home. I could hear Zipper talking to someone down the hall.
Hour or so. Please inform me when they wake. Of course, Zipper. I will happily do that for you. Thank you, Ella. Zipper? Yes? I believe they are already awake. Oh.
Within moments, Zipper was at the door. Hey!
Hello, MB. Sorry. I was not expecting you to gain consciousness for a little while longer.
Envy is now awake. Sharky is now falling asleep.
It's super effective. How are you feeling?
I'm tired, but I'm okay.
The full effects will wear off soon. In the meantime, I recommend you get some more rest.
Can do. Did the oxygen help?
Yes, your levels returned to normal not long after you fell asleep. Equivalent exchange. Oh man,
Oh no.
time to give up an arm and a leg.
And a whole body.
Into my eyes. Internal organs.
Of course. Worth it.
Well, magic is the chemist.
Yeah.
Splendid.
Chemist. Alchemist. Same thing.
Yeah. I will stop by at some point tomorrow to check in on you. Until then, MP.
Until then, Zipper. I quickly fell back asleep when Zipper had left. After a couple of hours, Ella woke me for dinner. I spent the rest of the night curled up on the couch, watching a documentary about the universe. Dated lines like, "Scientists speculate we are not alone in the universe," had me chuckling. Yeah, sometimes you get a cool dog out of the experiment. No! No, magic, no!
I didn't do it. I wasn't the one who did it. I wasn't the one who did it for once. Oh
For
my gosh.
once.
Oh my gosh, I wasn't the one who made it for once.
Magic, why? No.
I'm just happy I wasn't the one who made the joke.
You have no idea. Blog post. Re the Guardians. My conversations with Zipper and others have given me a lot of insight on the Guardians. It seems they themselves, like humans, don't know the exact circumstances that led to their creation. However, it is a popular belief among them that some precursor series may have built them in order to spread peace and prosperity throughout the universe. Others believe they were formed by scrap metal being infused with a soul. I prefer the former theory to the latter.
Oh no.
Hmm?
Oh no. McDonald's Malaysia escaped into a whimsical wonderland with the new sea salt McFlurry.
How? This the end of Act 2? 3? I don't know. And I guess you gotta go to Malaysia.
No, bring
Better
that to
get
the
that passport,
States.
hop on a plane.
Bring that to the States, please.
Well, you gotta go to Malaysia and make it popular enough.
wait. A quote of it. We'd much rather have, and it's a dialogue box. The name of the ice cream was Sky Sugar Ice Cream, Sea Salt Ice Cream, and it's pointed at liver pepper ice cream. Apparently, they want some liver pepper ice cream.
Okay.
There's a Joe.
Hi, Joe. Good to see you again. It's okay.
Yeah, you're watching Molly. That's cool. That's important.
I received many questions about them. I figured I would try to answer as many as I can tonight, so here goes. You come just in time for a recap, I think.
Yeah, it was. We gotta get a group together again to play that.
Yeah, we should.
Whenever we find time.
Double duty.
Ooh, maybe that could be a fun thing during Extra Life too.
For Extra
That'd be a
Life?
fun. Yeah.
I mean, we can't really stream it. Alright.
Well, you can.
You can, just our viewers can't view. Yeah, we'll probably stop after this, I think.
Yeah. It's
I'm just
also
waiting on Sharky to read the questions again.
It's also so that I may be able to actually sleep tonight.
So that you won't be dead for work tomorrow? Yeah, that'd be nice. Ideally, perhaps.
Today wasn't the worst, at least.
I should actually also hop off so I can make dinner and then frost my cake so I can have cake for Ace Week.
How are they born?
According to Zipper, they are constructed using scrap metal from spacecraft, satellites, and the like. Sometimes they even utilize pieces of their deceased. A consciousness is then uploaded into this form. Wait, how do they die?
Their body stops working.
Soon after, a mentor is selected to raise and teach them the skills necessary for their field.
Are they immortal?
One more stream. Well,
I say the
Sunday.
challenge accepted. It's going to take 4 more.
there's Sunday. It'll no longer be Ace Week. But that's okay.
Oh no, the horror.
Oh no, we'll have to do more streams of this. Oh no.
Whatever will we do?
No, they live much longer than humans, but eventually they will pass away. It seems to have more to do with their light, a celestial power source, fading than their bodies breaking down. You see, at some point, they become depressed, and then the light goes away, and then they're sad, and then their bodies break down.
Wait, the light goes away, so they just become L?
Yep.
Okay.
However, a guardian can die due to physical trauma.
Are they really pacifists?
During my time here, I have not once seen a guardian cause harm to any being that I have witnessed. Yet, even when provoked, verbally or physically, they remained calm and stood their ground without lashing out in any way. They even have engineered ways of producing meat without harming any animals. I honestly believe that they are incapable of causing harm.
Yeah. What do they want from us?
I mean, there's more than one way to cause harm. All they seem to want is to help humanity thrive for millennia to come. They've seen what we have done to our planet and to each other, but they think we deserve a second chance. Why? From what I have been told, their plan is to use this first group as a sort of testing phase. We will see how we interact with each other in our new environment before implementing a larger scale rehoming. And they will witness us all murder each other. They've also been paying close attention to how we have adapted to their technology and are making adjustments as daily to help make this new start a smooth one.
You mean they're gonna watch the further commence?
Their goal is to rehome as many humans as possible while training us to make as little of an impact on Xehanort as possible.
No, you need to make as much of an impact on Xehanort.
Eventually, they plan to leave us mostly to our own devices, checking up on us from time to time.
You need to make much of an impact because you need to teach that old man a lesson.
Why? Right? I mean,
Why are they
I
helping
really
us?
like the Guardians have far too high of an opinion of the humans if they think we deserve a second chance.
Yeah. Why are they helping us?
The answer I've been given whenever I've asked any of them about it is that they are simply following their programming. Whatever it is inside of them needs to help people. It's what drives them as a species. It's like how, at our core, humans are always trying to connect. We are.
I'm trying to connect with people?
Again, we are? I don't believe they have ulterior motives for helping humanity. They don't seem to have anything to gain by helping us, but they're doing it anyway. If anything, they're losing out by helping as many species as they have. Zipper once told me that they gave their own planet away because a species needed it more than them. Some of their kind have even been injured or killed while trying to help others. Ariel, for example, was attacked while on Earth. While they only sustained minor injuries, they had been attacked simply searching for someone to bring here to Xehanort.
It's gonna kill me. I made the joke and the joke is now stuck.
That's what it is now. I hope that this has answered some of the bigger questions you may have had about the Guardians. Please keep sending questions my way. I will try to answer them as best as I can, as soon as I can. Tagged as Guardians T3R4 Xehanort. Posted 1 minute ago. I think that's the stop point.
I think this is a stop point.
That was fun, and we didn't take 3 hours this time.
We even got through one. Oh, now Sharky understands what it's like in the Pie Palace. You make one joke one time, the chat turns into a meme that just won't die.
It's not even the chat doing it, it's me.
Yeah, no.
And they just won't die. Just like Xehanort.
Look.
Teapot.
Xehanort.
No! No.
Matt, baby, do not subject the new people to the teapot. You need to let the teapot die, just like Xehanort.
Can Xehanort please die?
He's dead. He's dead. He's dead and gone.
Oh. Credits. Ren Pie.
Pie? Although we have called a moratorium on that joke because one of my mods was like, no, but for real, I actually like tea and y'all are ruining it. That's fair.
A snail and one about a moose stuck on a ski lift.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. That sounds dangerous.
See, ours is just Xehanort.
I should actually take a... I still need to unpackage my Sora, Donald, and Goofy Toy Story, but I should take a picture of all my Kingdom Hearts figures.
Neither of which are lewd jokes. Just absurd.
That's good.
That's nice.
Can I just say I have too many Soras standing above me? I have too many Soras above me.
I don't think you have enough. Do you have enough Soras to fill Sora's Heart Hotel yet?
I have 5 Soras up there.
Yeah.
That's as many as was in his heart in one point.
Okay, but do you have every form of Sora?
No, I only have Ultimate Form Sora, Monster Sora, Baby Toy Story Sora, Sora Riding Heartless, and Giant Toy Story Sora.
Wasn't there a Halloween Town Sora?
I don't actually own the Halloween Town Sora.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So you don't have enough Soras, actually.
How bad is it to get the Halloween Town
How many Soras would make Sora Sora if Sora could make Sora Sora?
Ooh, that's expensive.
You know, I think Sora does soar.
That's expensive. I'm not getting Halloween Town Sora.
Oh.
It's expensive.
How much is it?
If I'm lucky, they're Funko Pops because they have to be, obviously. The Halloween Town is $40. The Monsters Inc. one I got for like $8.
Not that expensive.
So
I was waiting for you to say it's like 120.
Oh, no. Okay, here's what I could do instead. Christmas Town Sora for $16. If you want to send money my way for $70, I could get Christmas Town Sora, Halloween Town Sora, and Riku.
Are you saying that on top of the early birthday present that I guess actually turned into an Ace Week present, I should send you a birthday present?
Look, if you sent me a dozen Soras, I would yell at you.
I didn't say I was gonna send a dozen. Maybe just like one.
Oh man, Lion Sora is only $12. I could get a lot of Soras.
Can chat buy you far too many Soras? There is no explanation yet because I haven't fully decided. There may or may not be readings of Edgar Allan Poe. There may or may not be general things. I don't know. Undecided yet. I should look at my library and figure out what the fuck I'm doing. I don't think we're doing Doki Doki again.
No.
I do not think that is a thing we want to do. That was terrifying.
I just sent you a link to one that is $100.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Doki Doki is good, but also
There's other stuff out there.
A lot of other stuff.
Oh, maybe I can play what's that game? I have a game that I have not played, even though I came across it at a con thing and momentarily spoke to the dev, in which I made an awkward joke that he didn't think was funny.
What did you say?
Huh?
What did you say?
It's okay. So the game is called Neverending Nightmares, and he, I think, said it's about my depression or something. I was was like, fun! And he's like, no, not really. And I was like, oh, now I feel awkward.
That's fair.
I didn't make a joke at him or anything like that. I was like, oh, fun! In that sarcastic way.
Wait,
he did not.
Why did Automod do not like spooks? Oh.
Do you really not know?
It took me a second.
But you know, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's a Funko. I'm not buying you a fucking Funko Pop. I don't believe in Funko Pops.
Oh, man. There's actually not a lot of, like...
Okay, so the reason that one is modded is because it's historically also been used as a slur for black people.
Yeah.
Yes, it is offensive. Yeah. Which, like, I mean, obviously there's context, right?
Yes.
You probably don't want to call a black person that. But if you're talking about the spooky, scary Halloween things, you know, that's spooky, scary Halloween things. But yes, that is a slur. Spade is also apparently one. I learned that, which was quite sad to find out.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of slurs and things. I know I have deeply confused face by just made. I don't know as much about that one, but I am aware that apparently, oh, bye Cadaver, thanks for joining us.
Bye.
We're basically done anyway, we're just chatting because we actually finished under 3 hours for once. Yes, I do know that the phrase, like, call a spade is apparently not talking about spades like an object or spades like a symbol, but apparently about black people. Why is everything racist? Because America, I guess.
I was about to say, isn't that how America works?
Yes. That is also a slur. Yep. Yeah, well, I would like to say because white people, and to some extent, kind of, but also, like, racism is not exclusively in white majority countries. Like, Asia's really fucking racist to black people. Like, horrifyingly. Oh, also bye Magic.
Bye Magic.
Yes. And Asian communities can be pretty fucking racist. And lots of communities, like, all over the world. It's really sad. I would like to say I don't know why black people are discriminated against all around the world, but we kind of know it's also because of colorism. Seeing as many countries also sell, like, skin lightening creams and shit. And tell people to bleach their skin. Formerly? Maybe still? Not sure. Anyway, so that's, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the most bizarre thing to me. I mean... well, okay, so, like, colorism, as I understand it, is not trying to be white, it's trying to be pale, and I think historically the reason for that has been something along the lines of, and this applies to, like, European countries as well, was that you wanted to have a very fair skin because fair skin implied that you were rich enough not to be working outside. So it's a status thing. much like at the time it was actually like a status thing to be fat because that meant that you were like rich enough to be well fed. These are no longer the case because something society, but we still just prefer one thing in unhealthy ways. And in conclusion, we should all stop it and accept ourselves, but that's obviously a lot easier said than done.
Yeah.
But, you know. Yay! And that's my rant on colorism and racism for today. By tomorrow, I'll have a new one. Yay! Maybe my Discord channel is also for ranting about politics. Probably.
I mean, I ranted about work in mine, so...
Yeah. Yeah, standards of beauty shifted to favor where the wealth is. And I mean, now, like, the wealthy pay a lot for, like, barely any food. And the poor tend to be more obese, I think, because they can't afford, like, the fancy fitness things and the time to, like, eat healthy. So, you know, McDonald's is cheap kind of thing. I will go on whole rants on these things, but I shouldn't do that right now, probably.
No, you shouldn't, because you should eat. I should go to bed. These good people
You should sleep.
do things.
The remaining people should probably also sleep or something.
Yeah.
But thank you for joining us, and sorry, maybe not that sorry for ranting. Not that sorry.
Friday's gonna be an interesting day.
I'll post in the Discord whenever I figure out what the fuck we're doing. I wanted to reserve it for spooky things because Halloween is almost here. Halloween.
So what am I gonna be doing during the stream?
I don't know, heckling me? Usually heckling me. Yeah, I'm not really sorry. Anyway, thanks for joining us. Dressing up? Woo! Okay. Oh, hi! Hi, you joined, but we're just about to end, but welcome. I'm sorry.
I actually might be missing Joe's Saturday stream this week.
What? Actually, I would have to too, because I'm probably doing Halloween things with my roommate all day.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, Marissa. We'll have the VOD. We'll be back on Friday night too.
Yeah, we'll be back on Friday at roughly the same time.
Well, we'll be back on Friday about 2 hours and 15 minutes before the current time.
Yeah.
Doing some kind of spooky Halloween thing. We will not be playing Ace in Space. We will be playing Ace in Space again on Sunday.
Yep, Sunday, 5:30 Eastern to 6 sometime start.
2:30-ish Pacific, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
My brain also is like, I don't know what time we start on Sunday until like right before we start because I forget what time means.
Time is an illusion. Anyway, good night.
Bye.
Sorry again, Marissa. Thanks for trying to pop in though.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Come again.